Yo guys, so we are here today at 𝙎𝘾𝙄𝘼 circuit, and today we're gonna be doing the 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝙄𝘼 Art Cup. So if you look behind, we have all the teammates here, and we're gonna be doing a mock race today, which is basically a normal owner karting race except just 𝙎𝙊𝘾. We have the CL and also the normal S18s. And yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Not a lot of vlogging to do today. We're gonna lock in. Yeah, me and Angus today, we're gonna be on a used set of tires. Do you think we'll get a podium with the bench chassis and old tires?
I think probably.
Probably? Okay.
Probably.
I'll see you guys in the race. Alright, so here we go, jumping right into it. This is my first session of the day. However, this was actually official practice number 2 because I sat out practice number 1 in order to save tires. And yeah, man, this was very hectic, very fun. This is my first push lap, and first and only push lap actually. I decided to just do like 1 or 2 laps just so I could save my tires. Running on this used set is no joke because literally the day before I also went out on this new set just to practice on my chassis, because if you guys didn't know, last time I went out I crashed my chassis with Angus and it's so bent. So it's already bent on the right side, now it's bent on the left side. It's really badly bent, and yeah, it's borderline undrivable. You guys can't really tell from here, but basically when you turn right, you have to turn a good like 30 degrees more in order to get the cart rotated. So it's a bit of a pain, and there are so many snaps under braking. But yeah, it was kind of fun still learning this track because it's been a while since we were here. Honestly, PTSD, because last time we were here we also bent our chassis for the first time. Anyways, after my first push up I did a second push up, and just as I was about to finish it I got impeded by Harry. And yeah, ended up right there, went straight back, and then ended the session, called it a day because I just wanted to save my tires. Alright, so we just finished the first practice session. So technically it's the second one, but I skipped the first one. We did 1 lap and then came back in. Pretty decent lap, it's like a 44.6. I completely forgot how to drive the track. I missed every single braking point, but yeah, pretty decent start to the day. So yeah, honestly nothing special, just had some food, and now we're gonna fuck around and chill. So that was 15 minutes till our next session. So we're gonna go out for a qualifying one in 15 minutes. I'll do a couple of laps, see what I can do, and yeah, gonna be fun. Okay, so we're gonna be going out for qualifying. I'm just trying to basically learn the track because it's been a long time since I came here. Last time I came here, I also like wrecked my chassis. Yeah, gotta get some laps in to learn, and then let's see. Now, going into qualifying, me and Angus went out with just 3 minutes left, and we wanted to do this just to practice for how it would actually be like in a real race. And yeah, we had basically 1 or 2 laps if we were lucky to get our best lap times in. And the first lap was actually quite okay. I think we started off the warm-up lap quite scrappy, but tires came up to temps and it was looking quite good actually. But yeah, basically at the end of the lap, like near I think the 3rd final corner, there was a guy who basically had an engine failure or a problem with his carts, and bro parked it on the racing line. And then on the second lap, I was already doing quite bad. Like I missed the first braking zones, I pushed too hard. Then the second time I pushed too hard again and almost missed the apex. And yeah, this lap was already horrible in of itself. Like I just pushed way too hard over the limits. And yeah, I thought the carts that broke down the lap previously would have been moved, but no. I don't know why no one moved it, but it was literally, this dude was stuck there, like parked there on the racing line. And yeah, to make matters worse, I went over this curb and my rib protector just completely came off. Like, dude, the Alpine Stars rib protector keeps coming off, and it's so annoying. But yeah, we were rolling around trying to fix that, and then by the time we got back, the cart was just abandoned in the middle of the racing line, and that just really pissed me off. So I was like, fuck it, bro, I'm gonna push it out of the way. But unfortunately, it was a little too late because the session ended. So yeah, we went back in, waited on the scale. But yeah, now to the post-qualifying one recap. So it was a decent lap, until it got yellow flagged, and then there was a guy, like there's a cart in the racing line, so oh well. And then we went back and pushed it out of the way, but then it was too late. So let's see the standings, but it wasn't that bad. Like it was like a warm-up lap, and then the session got flagged, so whatever. It's okay. So coming into qualifying number 2, me and Angus once again went out with 3 minutes left, but this time we just wanted to go out of the box, full push to warm up our tires and also to save time, because last time we were like, okay, what if someone parks it on like the apex again? That's really bad. But look what happens. This is why you should always take a chill on the out lap, because we went straight up to push mode and then we fucked up. But yeah, here is my best lap of this session, which wasn't the greatest, honestly. Coming out of the final corner to set up the lap, it was already kind of scrappy because we were sliding a lot. And then we already messed up T1. Like, I already knew this was over because I was braking at my normal braking point, but I couldn't get the cart stopped and turn in. And it's just led to a very poor T1, T2, and T3. As you can see, like, I'm basically missing the apex, fighting the wheel, and just sliding a lot. But it does get better. So the next couple of corners, I actually start improving. And I think my time, like, it felt a lot faster. And I think it could have been, like, a high 43. But then, of course, Marcus broke down, and yeah, I mean, not his fault. He slowed down, let me pass, but yeah, it was very bad because we basically compromised a lot of speed, maybe 3/10 with that. But yeah, so I just went for another push lap, but guess what? Missed the apex in T1 again, just fucked up. You can see it turn my head. I was like, bro, come on, there's no way. But yeah, dude, it wasn't any better. T3 was horrible as well, so I basically already knew, dude, this lap is cooked. So yeah, we basically aborted the lap and went back in. Not the greatest of laps. This basically put us P5 on the grid coming to the race. And yeah, a lot of work to do. But considering that we're on very old tires and also a bent-ass chassis, I think it was not bad. Okay, so second quali. I think my micron broke because I can't see the time. So on my second flying lap, so first one was like a push lap to warm up the tires. In the second lap, I was like up a lot. I could tell because I could feel that I was pushing a lot more. But the GPS showed I was like 1.5 seconds slower. So I don't know what's going on. Let's go see a timetable. But again, it wasn't a clean lap. I don't know, man. I'm just shit at this track. And let's see what happens in the race then. Angus? Want to talk about what happened at the beginning?
When I break, my car snapped. I don't know, I spun, right?
It's okay. Angus probably still got pole anyway, so it's gonna be fun. Let's enjoy and hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so coming into Heat 1, Race 1, we get a pretty decent launch off the line, but the second phase of acceleration wasn't as great as the two in front. But it's okay because we managed to jump from P5 all the way to P3, and that's the benefit of the inside line. So yeah, basically the entire first lap, I was just trying to chase and overtake Marcus. I wanted to get this done as soon as possible. Got really close, but unfortunately, I kept getting close at the wrong times. Like, bro, I was on his bumper the entirety of the first lap because, well, Angus was defending him for me. And yeah, I just couldn't get past because it was all the wrong areas. But yeah, coming into the final corner, I made a bit of a mistake, went wide, and then got attacked for it. So I had to go defensive to defend against Ryan. And then coming into lap number 2, going to T5, once again, bro dive bombed me and just put me off course. But yeah, we didn't lose too much time. I managed to, of course, keep the position. But yeah, at the end of lap 2, this happened. Fucking, I don't know what happened. I think the chain broke or something broke. But yeah, not good looks means we're probably gonna be starting laps. Yeah, man, unlucky. I think I took the curb too much, probably that's why. But yeah, super unlucky. It is what it is. I don't even know if you guys can hear me, but oh well. So we took apart the cart and guess what happened? My sprocket is completely fucked, and it basically destroyed the chain of my karts, which caused it to pop out of place. And so yeah, that was the cause of the DNF. Basically, like I'm a complete beginner, right? But like apparently this thing is not supposed to be like sharp like this. So that's basically why my chain popped out. And like they were saying it should have been changed a long time ago. So basically, this is what it's supposed to look like. It's a completely different thing, bro. How the fuck did we get to this point, man? What the fuck?
Turn it into 0.5. Turn it to 0.5.
I love racing.
Oh, you turned it into 0?
So now, moving on, it is finally time for the final race, starting from last place.
Any thoughts before the race?
I'm starting P last, bro, because my kart's a fucking shitbox. I don't understand how the fuck the gearing and the sprocket gets so messed up, but yeah, it'll be fun, and let's see what we can do. So, yeah. Let's just have some fun, man. Honestly, I gave up already. Like today I feel like I didn't push to my limit, but also because I'm the only person using an old set from yesterday. Because I went out in Shazing yesterday, and the track condition there is horrible. So, like, you eat through a set of new tires in one session. So, yeah, I mean, it's kind of fun. It's happy to know that I'm still on the pace, even though I'm the one using. Like, me and Angus are using old tires, and our chassis are fucked. But I'm a bit slower. But let's see what we do here. So yeah, enjoy, and I love you guys. So yeah, this is us coming off the line. You can see me at the very back of the formation lap, just getting ready, getting my tires warmed up, and here we go to the rolling start. Dude, the left side of the line got so cooked because Angus basically flooded Marcus's engine and he was the lead car. And yeah, this is from my point of view. You can see the inside line. Everyone gets off the line very nicely. I even take another position into turn 1. And yeah, I'm just trying to get as many positions as possible in the first lap because that's the easiest time to pick people off. And while I'm trying and focusing on the guy in front, I get dive bombed by Harry from all the way back. Like, I saw from the corner of my eye this crazy motherfucker locking up and my inside, and I was like, dude, this is not worth crashing my kart over, so I just let the guy pass. And yeah, we're following Harry, and he tries to make a move on the guy in front, but it doesn't really stick. And bro's driving is high-key scaring me right now, so I was like, okay, next lap, I gotta catch him, and yeah. Fast forward to lap number 2, we're nearing the end of the lap and he makes a big mistake, goes defensive, and then hits a curb, bounces himself wide, and this just opens the door for me to pass right through. So now we're back up to P5 after losing it in the initial stages, and now we're going to be chasing down Travis in front. So yeah, after a couple laps, I think maybe 3 laps, I guess, we chased down Travis. We're literally on his bumper, on his ass. I just wanted to give him a little tap to play around with him. And yeah, we managed to get a very good exit out of T1 and then set up a very nice dive bomb on Travis. Dude, this was so funny to watch back. I literally bullied Travis and pushed him out wide. It's like, either you give up or we crash, like fully Max Verstappen style. But yeah, anyways, fast forward a couple of laps. I've just been running laps, pushing, trying to catch the guy in front, and we almost do. And by the way, if you guys want to watch the full onboard, all my races and all my practice, then join my YouTube channel as a member. It's only around $1 per month, and you guys get full access to all my onboards, raw and uncut. But yeah, we're closing to the guy in front, and guess what happens? T1 bro completely locks it and then spins in front of me. I actually got so scared. If I was maybe like 2 kart lengths closer, I would have definitely crashed into him. But yeah, that was a pass for P3. Pretty underwhelming, but hey, P3 is P3. Here's the checkered flag, and we go around fist bumping people, giving congratulations, and doing a little bit of a celebration. You know, even though it was a inter-team competition with also rental drivers, it was still quite fun, decent competition, and I really enjoyed it a lot.
Podium.
New personal best.
How did it go? Oh shit!
爭少追到可白 I'm a couple of laps short, bro.
Okay, so P3, not bad. Could have done better, but yeah, basically the start was really good, and then like as I started driving though, I could hear my tires were getting cooked. Not bad, but could have been better. But happy with the recovery. So yeah, let's I don't know. I'll catch you guys in a bit. I'll probably do post record something later, but right now I'm too fucking. And my fucking thing didn't record. I don't think it recorded. So okay, see you guys in a bit. Bye. But yeah, guys, that was it for today's video. Here's me going to the podium with the boys. And yeah, I did not end up recording something else. I was way too busy just celebrating and having fun. But yeah, that was it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, drop a like down below, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.